What if numbers were the universal language? And what does 52 mean in this language? Hi, I'm David Crowhurst. Today I present you elements of a teaching about the 52 cards and their relationship with the understanding of what life is. In 1893, Olney Richmond, in his book The Mystic Textbook, describes the pack of 52 cards as an ancient book used to understand the cosmos and the human in his relation to the cosmos. The well-known 4 suits made of 10 spot cards and 3 court cards are organized starting with hearts, then clubs, then diamonds, and then spades. In the symbols used to represent the 4 suits, we discover that 2 of them look alike: heart and spade. One is pointing down and the other is pointing up. These 2 symbols are made of 2 parts. 2 straight lines make the V shape and 2 curved lines make the other part. However, the symbol for the club is made with only 3 curved lines, and the symbol for the diamond is made with only 4 straight lines. The fundamental duality in the geometry of these symbols is thus represented by the 2 types of lines, straight or curved. In the first triad of numbers 1, 2 and 3, we see the same pattern. 1 is straight, 3 is curved, and 2 is both. We find the same structure for the first 3 capital letters of the Latin alphabet. In his book 52 Mysteries, Howard Crowhurst has shown the relationship between the symbols for the number 2, 3, 4 and 5 and the symbols for the 4 suits of the 52 cards. It is easy with modern numerical clocks to detect the similarity of 2 and 5. We then can associate 2 with the heart symbol and 5 with the spade symbol. Howard Crowhurst also associated 3 with the club symbol, the 2 being drawn with curved lines, and 4 with the diamond symbol, the 2 being drawn with only straight lines. 2 and 5 are drawn with both straight and curved lines. We thus see how the order of the suits given by Olney Richmond is coherent with the numerical order 2, 3, 4 and 5. Trinity is to be found in the cosmogony of several ancient civilizations, but there is a geometrical trinity that fits our subject: a radius, a circumference, and pi. Radius is straight, circumference is curved, and pi links the 2. Pi is irrational and is the central element of the impossibility of squaring the circle. This impossible equation and its consequences in understanding the world we live in is the key to understanding the 52 emblems, regarding the definition of each suit and the relationship between each element. The celestial nature is in the circle, and the terrestrial is in the square. According to Richmond, the celestial nature of the cards is found in the natural order: heart, clubs, diamond, and spades. So we have to square the circle to find the terrestrial nature of the 52 cards. To study the physical nature of the 52 elements, Olney Richmond gives a method called the quadration of the book. This method shuffles the natural order. If we look at the result, it seems chaotic, but so is pi. So let's look at this apparent disorder. We will attribute to each card a value corresponding to his rank in the natural order. Ace of Heart has a value of 1, and King of Spades has a value of 52. What is the value between the cards in the terrestrial order? The first card, 3 of Heart, has a value of 3. The second card, Ace of Clubs, has a value of 14. The difference between the two is 11. How bizarre it is to find 3 and 14 to start, knowing that pi starts with 3.14. But let's continue this examination. After the Ace of Clubs, we have the Queen of Clubs, its value being 25. Again, the difference between 14 and 25 is 11. If we do this operation for every pair of neighbor cards, we find that 11 appears 24 times. The second most common interval is 33, which appears 9 times. We clearly see here that the quadratid book of 52 cards is structured around the number 11. Is there a link between pi and 11? An approximation for the square root of pi is 39 over 22. This fraction gives us a value of pi with 1521 over 484. The decimals of this approximation of pi are 3.1425, which is exactly the 5 first numbers in the quadration of the 52 cards, 3, 14 and 25. This approximation allows us to put 39 on the side of a square and 22 on the radius of a circle to get 1521 for the area of both. This is squaring the circle. Here we find 13 and 11 in a fraction related to pi. Thus, 11 is the number resulting from this quadratid book, made possible by the 52 cards. The quadration of this book gives us information about the nature of these 52 cards. Thank you for watching. You can follow my work by subscribing to this channel. You can find French content on this subject on Facebook, Discord and YouTube. More in the description.